Two natural gas emergencies, one that destroyed part of a Chandler strip mall, another that forced evacuations in Scottsdale.
Now, nearly 2 years later, the ABC15 investigators have obtained the reports from state utility regulators showing how mapping errors led to missed safety checks on gas lines that could prematurely leak in the Arizona heat.
ABC15 investigator Melissa Blasius has followed this investigation closely from day one. She tells us what's next.
No one had reported the smell of natural gas before the explosion at Platinum Printing at Ray and Rule in August 2021. 4 men in the strip mall seriously injured: Parker Mildebrandt, Glenn Jordan, and printing company owners Dylan and Andrew Ryan, brothers represented by attorney Tom Ryan.
They'll never fully recover. They'll always be scarred for the rest of their life.
Then 2 weeks later, on September 9th, a Scottsdale resident's report of a natural gas smell prevented a similar tragedy. Neighbors evacuated until the gas leak was found. Sandra Kennedy, when she was a corporation commissioner, was outspoken about fully investigating. This week, she spoke to me by phone.
So if you got those issues in 2 separate cities, you know you're going to have some issues system-wide. So someone needs to do something now.
The state's Pipeline Safety Office reports, just released, finds similarities. Both leaks involve the same kind of pipe, Driscopipe 8000, which can prematurely degrade, crack, and leak in the extreme Arizona heat. Lab reports confirmed thermal oxidation of both the leaky pipes. And both involved stub pipes, sections that dead end because they are not hooked up to a customer. Southwest Gas has said stub pipes are at higher risk for leaks. Because of concerns about premature heat degradation of these Driscopipe 8000 lines, Southwest Gas was supposed to take enhanced safety measures, including inspecting certain parts of those lines 4 times a year. But that did not happen here at the Chandler Strip Mall, nor at the Scottsdale location, because these maps that Southwest Gas had were wrong. Both reports found the same probable non-compliance item, that Southwest Gas failed to keep records properly showing pipe types and locations. In Chandler, building records and maps failed to properly identify the material installed as the 8000 pipe, instead listing it as 8100, even though one is black and the other is yellow. And in Scottsdale, maps failed to include the 1-inch service stub at the address of the leak.
They look good on paper, what they're supposed to do with mapping, but how they put it into practice isn't anywhere near as close as to what is called for in their policies and procedures. And therein lies the problem. They have no idea where all of this is.
Kennedy says the commission should require a statewide Southwest Gas audit, but
I don't see where the commission will come down with a heavy hand, which is really unfortunate.
But they would have the option to fine them if they wanted to.
Absolutely. They have an option to do so. They have the option to tell them exactly what to do to fix this problem. The question is, will they?
Southwest Gas telling us today that safety is their top priority and that they have taken a number of actions already after these incidents, including increasing the number of leak patrols as well as abandoning inactive service lines and doing a comprehensive review of their building records and maps. I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15 Arizona.